When the fires of war died, the land did not cheer, it held its breath.
The camera glides slowly across the ruins of Yin.
Charred beams lie like broken bones.
Ash swirls in the cold morning wind. Snow falls heavy and wet, muting every sound. Then, a slow pan toward the horizon. And there, far to the west, a new dawn rises. Drums beat softly in the distance, not for battle, but for ceremony. A line of farmers lead their oxen across black soil. Priests light incense.
Ancients and temple bells begin to ring. The world feels cleansed, but fragile. Peace had returned to the Middle Kingdom, but it was fragile, like ice in spring.
The Zhou kings now faced a new challenge. Not to win a war,
but to prove themselves worthy of heaven's trust.
Inside a grand wooden command hall, a table covered with carved markers maps the vast Zhou domain. At the center stands the Duke of Zhou, Zhou, poised, steady, and brilliant. He moves the pieces carefully as generals, priests, and ministers look on.
Outside the tent, the new capital takes shape. Walls rise beneath a blazing golden sun.
The Duke of Zhou became the mind and heart of the new dynasty. He set out to turn victory into virtue, to bind the kingdom with law, ritual, and justice. A montage unfolds. Nobles kneel to receive land grants and jade tallies. The birth of the Fengjian feudal order. Priests perform rites, incense curling skyward, asking heaven to bless the new age.
Messengers gallop across muddy roads, carrying decrees to the furthest vassals.
The Zhou divided the realm among loyal kin and allies.
In return, they pledged grain, soldiers, and faith.
This network of loyalty would hold China together for centuries.
The scene shifts to a sacred altar beneath open sky.
The king himself kneels, offering jade and silk to heaven. Rain falls gently over plowed fields. Farmers raise their hands in gratitude.
A great bronze bell is struck, mooned, its echo rolling across the valley like thunder.
For a time, heaven seemed pleased. The world was in harmony. Kings ruled with virtue.
The people prospered, and the cycle of life was unbroken. The camera glides through a bronze foundry, molten metal glowing like captured fire. Artisans carve intricate patterns into ritual vessels. In another hall, musicians pluck zithers and strike drums, filling the air with courtly melodies. Markets bustle with merchants trading grain, jade, and silk.
This was the Zhou Golden Age, when music, poetry,
Meaning and bronze craft reached heights never seen before.
The Book of Songs was born in this time. preserving the voice of a people at peace.
Inside a quiet study, scholars bend over bamboo slips, their brushes dancing across the surface. Children recite the lessons of virtue, learning that power comes with responsibility.
The Zhou taught that virtue was the bridge between heaven and man.
To rule was not to dominate, but to serve.
The king was called the son of Hever, not its master, but its steward.
Wide aerial shots reveal green fields stretching to the horizon.
Granaries overflowing, rivers thick with boats.
The Zhou court glows with wealth, not the wild excess of Shang, but a disciplined, reverent elegance. Festivals light up the night, dancers spin, drums thunder. For a generation, it seemed the Zhou had restored the balance that Shang had lost.
They had taken heaven's mandate, Wayne, and earned it.
But even golden ages cast shadows.
The music softens, replaced by distant thunder.
A minister whispers in a shadowed hall. A noble drinks too much wine, his laughter turning sharp. Servants glance nervously toward the throne.
The camera lingers on an empty throne, its silhouette glowing in firelight.
But golden ages are fragile. Power breeds ambition, and ambition, left unchecked, begins the cycle anew. The night sky spreads over the Zhou capital, stars glimmering like watchful eyes. The camera slowly tilts upward until only the constellations remain tame, silent witnesses to history.
The mandate of heaven had been claimed. But one day, it could be lost.
Fade to black, with distant bells echoing in the silence.